Hello from Yes Queen channel. Thank you very much for watching our channel. And I assume that so many people are staying at home during this quarantine period. So, you know, when we have to stay at home, we need something to entertain ourselves. So, yes, this channel is, of course, like, I hope this channel is one of the entertainment for you. And also, like, I've talked about Carol in my previous video, but I would also like to share, like another good books and movies that we can watch during this quarantine period. So today I'm going to introduce Grace and Frankie. And I first need to apologize, because if you don't use Netflix, you cannot watch it because this is Netflix original. So I'm sorry. But if you already use Netflix, I would like you to enjoy this amazing TV series because Grace and Frankie is amazing. Yeah. And first I would like to talk about the storyline, and would also like to share some points that make this Grace and Frankie so amazing. So first, the storyline. It's about two women, Grace and Frankie. So Grace is played by Jane Fonda. She's very snob. Not Jane Fonda, Grace. And then Frankie is played by Lily Tomlin, and Frankie is very free spirit. She's such an artist. Yes. So their personalities are quite the opposite, so they don't really like each other. But their husbands work at the same law firm. They're both lawyers, and they have a very good relationship. So sometimes they meet up on a regular basis. So there was this regular meetup this evening. Grace and Frankie, they're both not really, up for it, because they don't really like each other. And guess what happened on that night, so Grace's husband Robert and Frankie's husband Saul, they said they want a divorce from both Grace and Frankie because they're in love with each other, Robert and Saul, and they want to marry they want to marry. So actually, behind Grace and Frankie's back, Robert and Saul were in love with each other. So now they want a divorce. Of course, Grace and Frankie were shocked. They're devastated, in fact. And since they cannot live in the same house, because now, they're not, Grace and Robert are not married couple anymore. Neither Frankie and Saul. So Grace and Frankie start living together because they've had this shared property, which is a beach house. So the story begins at this beach house with Grace and Frankie so devastated. Because they've been married to their husband for 40 or 50 years, and then this happens. Of course they're devastated, but they don't give up, And so all the stories are very funny, first of all, but it really talks about the importance of friendship as well, and also the age really doesn't matter. When you want to make it happen, just make it happen. And also it really depicts LGBT as the normal life. It's amazing. So I would like to talk about these three. So first is LGBT. Really, in this Grace and Frankie, LGBT is really depicted as the normal life, which is amazing. Since Grace got divorced with Robert and Frankie got divorced with Saul, Robert and Saul are now officially gay married couple, and they're happy, but they just don't leave this happy gay couple just like that. In one season they are homophobic people, jeopardizing the gay theater group, and then they actually decide to stand up. So they actually talk about the importance of standing up as well, which is really, really important. And also the actress who plays Frankie, she's actually a lesbian in her real life, and she's married to her partner, and she's been together with her partner for more than 50 years, which is really amazing. Yeah, so yeah. So yes, this is one reason why Grace and Frankie is so good, that LGBT is just a part of it, part of the daily life. And another one is friendship. So as I've already said a little, Grace used to be very snob, and then she had this snobby friends as well. But after she started getting along with Frankie, she actually thinks like, okay, I don't need to be snob anymore. I didn't enjoy my old life anyway, you know. And then she gets more humble, she gets more flexible, she gets more understanding. She really changes a lot. So to me, it's like Frankie really inspires Grace in a way. Yeah, and then on the other hand, Frankie doesn't change at all during the whole seasons, which I love. You know, she's hilarious. Like really, she really makes me laugh. I love Frankie so much. I love Grace too. But anyways, you know, so like they become like really good friends. You know, so like they share sorrow, joy, happiness, anger, all the feelings. You know, they share all the feelings and they move forward together. So you know, this really reminds me the importance of friendship. You know, so like I mean, I recommended this to one of my best friend, and she also got crazy about Grace and Frankie. And now the wallpaper of her smartphone is Grace and Frankie. Yeah, she's that crazy about Grace and Frankie. Yeah. So another thing is that age really doesn't matter. You know, we shouldn't give up anything. You know, because of age. Really, like, you know, husband's betrayal didn't stop them, didn't stop Grace and Frankie. You know, husband's betrayal didn't break them, you know. In fact, you know, now they even started their own business, you know, and the idea of their business is actually also hilarious. It's like, well, great idea, you know. So like, I mean, it really shows you that age is no reason to give up on anything, you know. And then, you know, like, now, like, I mean, they're over 80 already, but like, you know, when the Grace and Frankie started, I think they were like around mid-70s, and their fashion is still great, you know. Like, I really like want to wear something that Grace wears, and yeah, Frankie's fashion is really cool too. And also like they still enjoy their romance, and you know, again, I've already talked about it, but you know, they actually started their own business. So it's like, you know, like this series really inspires you in so many ways. It's like highly recommended, you know. Yeah, so I would like you all to like watch Netflix. And yeah, before I close up, I would also like to talk about my favorite character. So yeah, like of course I love Grace and Frankie, but I also love Brianna. Like Brianna is the daughter of Grace, and now she actually runs the company, you know, which she got inherited from Grace. Oh my god, she has such a strong personality and just very beautiful, you know. Strong personality, beautiful woman, my type. So yeah, like Brianna, I love Brianna, and I love her fashion too. Like I love her personality. She's so strong, you know. She's not afraid of anything. She's a good bitch type, you know. I love the good bitch woman. Yeah, and so, but like she actually gets so cute as well when it comes to romance, you know. So yeah, like she really reminds me of my girlfriend, you know, like strong personality, very beautiful, but sometimes just like incredibly, unbelievably so cute. So yeah, and I also like JM, yeah, Joe Margaret, I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I gotta go back to my smartphone and start watching it again. But anyway, so this is my recommendation. Please watch Grace and Frankie, and if you also have any like Netflix channel that you can recommend, please share here. I would also talk about Queer Eye, because I love Queer Eye so much. Yeah, very soon I would upload that. I would actually have to shoot the video first of all, and then upload very soon. So thank you very much for watching our video, and please like and subscribe to our channel, and please stay strong during this quarantine period, and please stay safe. So thank you very much, and see you very soon. Stay strong. See ya.